Welcome back, family. Welcome back to the Reiki Healing Hope community, a place to heal, relax, be yourself, and surround yourself by a community who wants to see you shine. Today we have a special healing, a candle burning healing to remove negative energy from your home. So let's get started. If you are new to the channel, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, but most importantly to comment, because I love to hear what's going on with you. If you do choose to comment, I only ask that you comment for the highest vibrational good so that we can continue to keep this a community that everybody loves coming back to. And I hope you enjoyed last week our energy session for removing negative energy, specifically people. So this session is going to be about removing negative energy from the home. And if you need some more information or help, I provided all of that in the description box. So let's go ahead and get started. So wherever you're at, just continue or begin to breathe deeply. Find within yourself strength, healing, understanding, compassion. As you exhale, release that feeling, whatever that is, into the flame. Breathing in, exhaling, another breath, exhaling. As you're focus on what you would like to remove from your home. What is your perfect surrounding? How we surround ourselves is how we feel. And when our home is cluttered, we feel cluttered, even if we might be the most organized person to the outside world. So breathe it in right there. As you breathe in, let's just go to your aura and let's just start to clear that out. I'll be working with energy, with spirit, to give you this clearing out. Now, I'm going to start taking this and bringing this all around your body to represent the external, your home. Thank you, God, thank you, God, thank you, God, thank you, God. And the purpose of this is to create the surrounding and prime the surrounding for what you are looking for to bring you peace. Now, with your hands facing up, I want you to start to just breathe, allowing your shoulders to melt away from your ears. And as you look into the candle, exhale, letting something go, something no longer serving you. Inhaling from the candle, that positive experience. I want you to go to a sacred place. A place that brings you happiness. A place that brings you joy. A place that just gives you peace. I want you to see all of those things that are around you. What surrounds you? Just take a look. Who have you invited into your space? What activities or environment do you see? What feelings does it bring you? What activities are you doing? Okay. Continue to breathe there. And as you breathe, I'm just going to say a little prayer. It's not a religious prayer, just a prayer to connect us to community and heal us in our individual healing experience. So do I have your permission to say a prayer? Okay. Dear Mother, Father, God, let me take your hand. Dear Mother, Father, God, and all for the highest good, please connect us to the Reiki Masters, the Ascended Masters, Master Jesus, Master Buddha, Master Katumi, Oshun, Mawu, Waitara, and all the Tars. Please connect us to our ancestors, our lineage, spirit, guide, spirit, animals, and all for our highest vibrational good only. Please root us down in our individual healing experience, connecting us as a community so that we may move forward in our evolutionary path and specifically clear out any negative or lower vibrational energy that exists in the home. I say all of this in the name of I Am, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. So you're still in this sacred space, this space that makes you feel good. Now slowly and surely, I want you to see your home. You may already be in your home, so you can see your home. But if you're not in your home, think about your home. Very simply, what could you change without having to buy anything, without having to move? Just things that are practical and reasonable for you to change. Would you change where your bed is, your dresser, your chair? Maybe appliances, sofa. Would you add things? Would you repurpose things? Maybe you have an old sheet and you decide to DIY it into some really cute curtains or some type of drape. How can you, in the most cost and minimalist way, make your space feel better? Perhaps you would like to include more art, which you can make and frame, or you can buy wall stickers, and that too creates the image of your desire. Now, whatever it is, I want you to see that. It can be just one change. And how does that make you feel? How does that make you feel? Okay. Now, in your home, I want you to start breathing from your heart. In this moment, feel the greatest amount of love. You can do that by thinking about a person that you love or a hobby or passion that you have. And just start to feel that. Set the intention that you want your home to feel the exact same way. That every time you walk into the home, you wanted to embody those feelings. Ask yourself, universe, spirit, how you can connect with your higher self to make those changes that will ultimately support you in your journey. How do you make those changes in a shared space where your home may be someone else's home too, and they have their own preferences? How can you have a designated space, even if it's just a corner, so that you can just feel like, oh, this is my meditation corner, my happy corner, whatever it is. Start to see that vision. Now, if you can, purchase some lemons and place them around your house and just let them sit there. Just let them age. And if they age and become just kind of dehydrated looking, don't worry about it. But if you notice that in one corner it's aging by molding, that is an indication that there's lower vibrational energy that needs to move. It's just an energetic imbalance within your home. So specifically, you should not choose that corner as your special space or do more work. At the this moment, you can get sage, Palo Santo, or simply said a prayer, going to every corner of your home, placing your hands up and blessing it. Doesn't have to be religious. It can just be a connection for all of the universe, for pure compassion and love. And the feeling you should be feeling is that feeling I was talking about. Thinking about that person you love or that passion you love to do, and infusing that in your space. So as you're there, I'm just going to do some distance work on your home. I need your help. So I need you to think about that person or that thing that you love to do in order to allow me to know where to go. So just take 3 deep breaths. 2 more. Final breath. Okay. Feeling that. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to say a little prayer. But I'm right here with you. So just continue to breathe. Okay. I'm feeling some movement. And what I would say with that is that continue to pray. If you have smudging tools like sage, Palo Santo, or something else of your choice, to continue to do that daily and to bless it 1 to 5 minutes a day. This can feel tedious. We all have 1 minute, but understand that if you feel like, oh, I don't want to do this, I don't want to have to smudge my house every day, that is the lower vibrational energy trying to remain in that space. It causes fear, it causes anxiety. So when you want to take action to swoosh it out, it then feels that way. So continue to use that as a space to go. It might take you 30 days, 60 days, 6 months. But if you stay consistent, you can move it out. And I think this is particularly important if you happen to live in a space that you feel like is negative, that you feel like maybe just the energy inside is negative. This is something that you're going to want to stay consistent at and continue to do that. You can, of course, play this video as well as connecting with your prayer in your home in order to initiate that healing. I'm still with you here, just connecting in, and I'm going to take a moment to connect and to see if there's any message that needs to be received for community. So I am still right here with you. I have not gone anywhere, and all you have to do is just relax, close your eyes. Okay. Oh, that was an easy one. What I got is have faith. Have faith that what you're doing will result in something that is worth value. Simply said, just have faith. I talked about this in removing negative energy, specifically from the body, especially when it comes to people. And I talked about how a lot of times people want to see it and then believe it. But you have to believe it to be able to see it. So you have to have faith. And I'm not asking you to trust me. I'm asking you to trust yourself. I'm asking you to trust your own judgment, your own intuition, that you understand your space in your home and you can create that place that you love to come back to. Because there's a lot of things that take a lot of energy from us: work, responsibilities and family, personal life, health, financial things. I mean, the list can go on and on. But your home should at least be a place where you come and you feel like you can relax. It's very important to be able to disconnect, because if you're facing all of these triggers every day, you have to have a place where you can just kind of let go and relax. If you don't, it's going to cause increased anxiety, increase other signs of mental health struggle, and it makes sense. It's not that there's something particularly wrong with you, but we are only humans. We may be spirit having a physical carbon experience, but right now we are only humans. So the idea that we should be able to withstand tremendous amount of mental stress or physical pain or something like that and not have some type of physiological reaction is, a little bit crazy. Of course you're not going to feel well. Of course it's not going to feel good. That's why it's so important that you carve out this space, even if it's a minute a day, saying a quick prayer. And again, it doesn't have to be a religious prayer. I've worked with healings before where I've gone in and helped to heal those who have had religious trauma, because that is a thing that happens. I completely understand. I am a queer woman of color, and religion is not nice sometimes, but the wisdom and the spiritual values in these wisdom traditions are what I feel like we can all resonate, whether it's one or the other or some, or maybe there's like a lineage, or if you're like, I don't believe in any of that stuff, maybe just having trust in yourself and self-belief, whatever you want to call it. Energetically, it is the similar vibration, and that's what I'm talking about. So we're working to raise that vibrational energy in your house. Another thing that you can do is to play music that you love, music that relaxes you. Not necessarily music that gets you excited, but music that gives you calm, like soundscapes or meditative music. And in doing that, it'll give you an opportunity to just, not think. You can listen to nature sounds. You're just really wanting to create an environment that you feel comfortable in, that you feel like, you can take a mental break and turn it off. Specifically in your bedroom, you can place things under your bed, like you can place moon water, water that you put in the sun, water that you put in the moon directly feels the moonlight on it during a full moon, and you put that under your bed. You can use that to clear crystals, to clear decks and things like that. You can put bay leaves under your pillows. That's something in order to connect you with money, career, things like that. But all of this stuff, you can't do it once and then just expect it to last. You have to be doing it daily. You can put crystals under your pillows. You have to be doing this stuff daily, but you don't have to spend 30, 40 minutes. You don't even have to spend 10 minutes. You can spend 1 minute. And that faith that you have to have while you're doing these things is the most important part. These things, the bay leaves, the crystals, the moon water, are facilitating a space really just to get you to have faith. So if you can have faith in general, all of these other things, if you have them, you have them. If you don't, you don't. So this is just really some of these ways to clear out that energy of the home. So I'm going to come in. I'm just going to pull out, kind of squeegeeing the house, your space. Now, whatever your home is, even if your home is just your physical body around you, that is fine. That in those boundaries that you have, that you are able to feel like good in your space. We're not assuming that everyone in our community has a physical home. You may choose to not have a home. You may be displaced on hard times. But regardless of what that is, having that feeling that the boundaries around you as well is a space that is your home, and that you feel comfortable and that you feel at ease. So, good job, family. You did a fantastic job today. I'm going to go in and clear us out. I hope you really enjoyed this candle burning session to clear the negativity out of your home. As always, if you want to talk or have any questions, you can put those in the comment section. You can send me an email, reikihealinghope@gmail.com. And just love on yourselves and allow your home to be that space of love and compassion. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. That space that you can really trust that everything is going to be all right. We should all be able to have that. Thank you, God. Thank you. And you should be able to have that as well. So if no one said it to you, I'm going to go ahead and say it to you. I love you. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. You did a fantastic job. So until next time.